Ticker CLRO is handing out free cash to all of its investors. That's right, my friends. CLRO is having a special one-time dividend, but is this enough to catapult the stock all the way back upwards of the $15 levels? Or is this a ticker which is going to be sitting back down to 5 sooner than later? With that said, let's get into it. Today's video is going to have 3 main segments: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a catalyst breakdown, going over exactly why did this ticker run from freaking $6 to 20 bucks. And then we're going to be talking about whether or not this move was just justifiable or not, and whether or not we should anticipate another crawling back to the upwards of the $20 levels, considering the strength of this catalyst. Then we're going to be doing a stock analysis, going over the ins and outs of the stock, going over the dilution history, going over the company's institutional ownership percentage, company's short interest, all these good things which truly make penny stock trading so different from every other type of trading. Then we're going to be talking about the where to get in, where to get out from a chart perspective. What a lot of traders do is they skip this, and they just jump to the where. Where do I get in? Where do I get out? Where do I get in? Where do I? But what they don't understand is that the why is just as important as the where. Because if the stock is showing an let's say this, okay? Let's say the RSI, which is technically what people use a lot of times in order to anticipate whether or not a company is going to have a dip or a kind of, pull back to the upside, right? Or not a pullback, a pump to the upside, right? Shows you when a stock is overbought or oversold. Let's say a given company stock, its RSI is sitting at 80, which is considered overbought, meaning that the stock right now is expensive. Okay, 80. Let's see what this ticker was this morning. It was at 76. It ran all the way up to 20 and it was 76. So imagine 80. Okay, very, very crazy. Oh my God, it's so expensive. It's so expensive. This is the RSI over here. This little purple line I got. Okay, 80. Oh my God, so expensive. Oh my God. But let's say the why is that the company cured cancer. Are you still looking at the RSI and going, nah, it looks too expensive. It ran from $6 to 20 bucks. It's too expensive. The RSI says it's too expensive. Bro, they cured cancer. What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, a fucking descending wedge? What are you talking about, a backwards upside shooting star ponytail fucking dinosaur on your chart? What are you talking about? They cured cancer. By the company. They cured cancer. But you know what your problem is? A lot of you guys just want to learn more and more and more and more and more and more. And you think that when it comes to trading, the more you learn, the better money you make. It doesn't work like that. I promise you it doesn't work like that. The reality is you need to understand what you need to learn. You need to know, hey, what do I study? What is it that I study? Do I study 1,000 different indicators, or do I study the fundamentals of what makes a stock actually move? The float, the company's short interest, the company's outstanding shares, the company's overhead supply, the company's previous dilution history, the company's institutional ownership, the company's catalysts, the company's previous highs, all these different things. No. But this indicator on TradingView, if you had this indicator and that indicator and this indicator, and then you make them, and then they make a baby, and then you have this new indicator, which this new indicator will indicate which indicator to buy, and then that new indicator will also indicate that we need to then buy it here, but then it won't tell us where to sell. So we need to go back and we need to buy another indicator, which will make babies with this other indicator, and then all of a sudden that indicator baby will grow up, and eventually that indicator baby will tell us which indicator to buy, indicating where to sell. This shit is not for the weak. Okay? This shit is not for the weak. I'm telling you guys right now, this shit is not for the weak. This YouTube stuff, this coaching stuff is not for the weak, because I hear so much silliness. And even in my own comments sometimes, right? Like people, sometimes I read my comments and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. 90% of traders are unprofitable. Sometimes I think, okay, 90% of traders are 90% of traders really unprofitable? Like, is that statistic real or fake? Then I start reading some comments and I'm like, no, 90% of humans are fucking retarded. That's what it is. It's not even just the trading thing. It's just, Jesus, what is going on? Anyway, CLRO, okay? Then we move on to the why. Let's talk about the why, okay? We talked about the why already briefly. They're announcing a one-time stock dividend, okay? Which is pretty good news. One-time stock dividend. The dividend is going to come out on July 18th. Now, you do need to hold the stock till July 11th. What you need to understand is that this is what a lot of people do. They try to do some sneaky shit and sell it before and sell it on the day and everything like that. It's a lot easier to just go ahead and just, just freaking hold it on July 11th as well, instead of trying to kind of time the T2 or T1. For those that don't know what T2 and T1 are, they're pretty much the time it takes for ownership of a stock to exchange hands. So someone's going to go ahead and buy this ticker at like July 9th and say, oh my God, on July 9th I bought it. Now it's mine. Or on July 9th I sold it. Now it says, because on July 11th, what you're going to see, on July 11th, you're going to see a lot of red. You're going to see a lot of selling, okay, on this ticker. Because, again, now whoever is buying it is not getting this 25% dividend. So however much you own, you're automatically given 25% on top of it, which is a pretty good deal. It's a pretty interesting deal, okay? So we're going to go over here and start ranking things out. We're going to put the breaking news is amazing. It's honestly really good. 25% gains. Next up we're going to talk about is going to be the company's float. So the company does have a market cap of 18 million, and this after being up 100%. So that does make it extremely volatile. Next thing which we want to talk about is going to be the company's finances. Now this is where it's all over the place, okay? The company's broke. They got no money. They have negative 500K and they're burning 1 million every quarter. 1.4 million. So they're fucking broke, okay? Terrible cash. Next thing we want to look at is going to be the company's institutional ownership, sitting at 5.3%. We'll put it as okay. Actually, we'll put it as bad because anything sub 10% is bad. Next up, let's talk about the probability of them diluting us. Their overhead supply is massive. Historically, they haven't diluted much, but right now they do need the cash. So we're going to go over here and put this as bad. Next thing we want to talk about is going to be short interest. Short interest is up 193% on the day. Fucking fabulous. And 272%, 225% the past week. Amazing. Wow, wonderful. No, that's actually terrible. Okay? That's actually terrible. I'm joking. That, oh, amazing, wonderful. No. Because when short interest goes up, that means that shorts are adding to their position. That's not good. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't. The same way we buy the dip on stocks, what shorts do is that they go ahead and they add to their position when the stock is overbought. So they think that the stock is still expensive and has a lot more room to go. So when it comes to CLRO, honestly, guys, personally, at the $10 levels, I do see it giving us a potential rebound all the way upwards of, this potential $12 level. I could see that happening. It is going to be in the public eye leading up to July 11th. So it's not necessarily going to be dead. It is going to give us a lot more volatility, but it's never getting above $20. And I doubt it's even going to get above $15 again. I truly do doubt it. I doubt it's going to get above $15. Okay? Personally. Now, listen, if you did get stuck in CLRO, guess what? This morning, I warned the members about CLRO when we go over here to day trading. So I posted 2 updates this morning. One was on Wolf.
Good morning. Yeah, I am bullish on Wolf speed at about the 75 cent ranges. I do see it going ahead and testing the 85 cents range-ish again.
Right, so that was at 9 a.m. Let's take a look at what Wolf did. Went all the way upwards of $1.10 at 9:55. So an hour after I posted that, it went all the way upwards of $1.10. Then let's listen to what I said about CLRO.
Personally, not a huge fan of CLRO. They do have a massive overhead supply. Now, again, this is going to be a super duper volatile one. Way more volatile than Wolf even possibly. I mean, look, it's already up 140%. Now, I don't think it's going to break the $19 levels. And the chart looks a little dog shit for me to care about it.
Bam, right? And this was at 9:09 a.m. Where was CLRO at 9:09 a.m.? At 9:09 a.m., CLRO was trading at $14 a share. Okay, so at $14 a share, I was like, yo, this chart is dog shit. I'm staying away. What do you know? Now it's down to 10. Okay. Also, guys, this is our community. If you guys are interested in trading from me, learning from me, getting access to me, one-on-one access every single day, receiving these updates and everything like that, right? I highly suggest checking it out. We offer one more thing. I forgot. I added 10 more spots, 10 more seats to Top Trader Academy for the 50% discounted seats. Check them out, guys. We offer a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. We're the only community that offers a 7-day free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. The way it works, the way I want it to work at least, is I want every single person to try it out. If you make money, come back for more. If you don't make money, pack your bags and leave and never ever look back again. That's personally what I would do, and that's what I suggest every other single person does as well. Okay, so give it a shot. Again, we have over 400 members coming back month after month. There's a reason why we do so. There's a reason why we do it. It's because people are making money. Okay, and honestly, that's the only reason why people are coming back. It's not because I'm so pretty and handsome. It's just because people are making money, right? And yeah, you know, maybe pause and read some of these. If you go on the website, you will see my total win-loss percentage and everything like that. I also show you how much money I've made, my whole total trading career. So if that's something that interests you guys as well, check it out. The link is in the comment section and description. With that said, my friends, I wish you guys the best of luck, man, whether it's in trading or their life. And remember, don't give up, don't quit, because 90% of traders are not unprofitable. 90% of traders quit before they become profitable. I believe in you, believe in yourself. And what does the community look like? We give you day trade alerts, swing alerts, option alerts as well. We have crypto section. We have lessons, one-on-one access, tools, you name it, we got it. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. Your boy Sam from Top Academy.